Hi everyone, it's Neil from Neil's Reef Aquarium. In this video today, I've just received a delivery. And I'm pretty sure the fact it's come from America, it's my algae barn Refugium pack. So today we're going to be setting up my Refugium. So let's go. Go in here, turn this open here. And there we go. The algae barn. I was that determined to get the clean stuff that I've paid through the nose for it, to be honest, but I don't really care. I just don't like the idea of all these pests and all the crap coming in with the Chato you can get from the shop. So let's have a look. So it comes in this really cool, oh, got a little sweetie. I don't know if you can see that. And let's just bring that up. Oh, it's my hands all over it. It comes with a little sweetie on there as well, which is cool. Lovely foil packaging. Loving that. Right, so let's get her open. I'm trying to do this and do it on the camera, so apologies if it's... There we go. So we've got clean Chato. Look at that. There we are. Clean Chato. Right. We've also got Ocean Magic Live Phytoplankton. 8 ounces of that. It's a bit dusty actually. Don't know sure why that is. Oh, I think I do now. We've got copepods here. Now I know what those are. Those are all that mess has come from these bio balls here. Which is for the biomedia. So that's what that is. Let me just have a look at these pods. So the pods here, it says 5280. So that means you're going to get 5,280 of them. I will be counting them in a minute, so we'll make sure if we... No, I'm just kidding. I'm just checking to see if they're alive, because they got a little guarantee on the algae barn, and long and behold, they are alive, which is great. I'm assuming that's a heat pack we've got in there. So got the heat pack, which we don't really need, and then finally the turbo start. Now I've got an established tank, so I don't think I need that. I'm pretty sure I don't actually, so I'm probably not going to use that one. No, we're not going to use that because we got an established tank. So yeah, so let's just go back over what we've got here. Clean Chato, pods, stuff to feed them with. Biomedia, again, I'm not even sure if I'm going to use them, to be honest. Some more of them, and some turbo start. So what we'll do is we'll go to the oh, in fact, whilst we're here, let's have a look at the Refugium light whilst we're here, because this is what I mentioned on a previous video that we got, which is the LED Eco Chic Refugium light, and this is fully immersible, which is brilliant for this one. So you can actually put it in the water. You don't have to worry about, oh, is it going to get, am I putting this too close? Is it going to get wet? No, it doesn't matter. So let's have a little look at this bad boy. I haven't opened this as yet myself. So let's have a look. Oh, hang on. Needs a knife. Right, so let's see what we get. some bits, some instructions, setting it up, which is cool. More instructions. Please tell me it's just another language, it's not two sets. Yeah, looks like just another because obviously the languages they have. Right, so this is the great thing I love about this one. It's the magnet. So it's literally just one magnet on one side, just be like any of your power heads. So there's no clipping on, and you can go as close as you want to the. So then we go as close as you want to the water. Because it's fully immersible, you can go right on it, so you don't have to worry about. See, I only want to light one section of my sump. I don't want the section where the skimmer is. I don't want all that being caked in algae. So it probably will be, but if I get close, I can get it to the Chato. And then we just got the lamp, which is just some LEDs. It's got a good weight to it as well. So it's, but yeah, and this obviously just plugged into this, and then this obviously just plugged in. Now the only issue I've got with this at the moment is I don't have a spare plug socket in my sump. Now I am going to be doing a complete overhaul with the cables. So I'm getting another cabinet I'm buying from TMC, which I'm going to put all my aquarium equipment into, and all my bits and all my feed and all the bits you see in that corner. And then basically I'm going to order the cabinet for the smaller tank that you would get from the Reef habitat, but I'm not obviously going to have a tank on top. I'm just going to use it as the cabinet, and then the plan is to house all my wiring inside that cabinet, which will be just opposite my other tank, where opposite the main display. And then I'm going to then there's going to be no wires under the sump, which I feel a lot more at ease with than they are at the moment. But at the moment, I haven't got one. So unless I get one of those little square thingies that you can plug in, but I've got all those already, and I just don't like the idea. But the plan is for this, I've got like an extension cable, and I know this is going to sound really stupid, but this sump's going to come on at night. Okay, when the other one comes off, which is pretty much when I'm going to bed at 11 p.m. So I'm just going to plug it in with the extension cable. The wires will be across the lounge, but it won't matter because the time after the morning, I'll just turn it off. So it'll be on throughout the night. So that's the plan with that. So let's go into the let's go to the tank now and see if we can set this all up. All right, see you in a bit. Right, I'm back. So I'm at the Refugium. The sump. And this is where it's going to go. Now, I'm not going to use that biomedia stuff here because I've already actually got it in there, as you can see. So my stuff has been established a lot longer, so I'm pretty sure it's. Some of you might say, it's worth putting it in as well. It's going to do no harm. And if you say that, then obviously if someone says to me, add it, then I'll add it. But as it stands, I'm not going to add it. So first thing we're going to do is, God, what do we do first? Let's add the Chato first. So we get the Chato and then we'll add it. I'm assuming it's just a matter of just emptying it into the sump. So let's do that now. So, where are we? Right, so we're just a matter of getting this open. It feels really weird. It's the only way I could describe it, it's like pubic hairs. But anyway, let's put this Chato in. There we are. Nice clean Chato, that's what we want. So now the Chato is in. There, as you can see. Just give it a little rinse. Now I've got filter floss as well, which should stop that stringy stuff getting caught in any power heads. So the filter floss will always help with that. So now we've added that, let's add some pods. So I've got a strainer here. I don't know if the water's good or not. It probably is, but I'm not gonna risk it. And 2 seconds, I need 2 hands just to undo this. There we are. And you've got a little sealed container on there, so assume it's just a matter of popping it. Oh god, right, hang on, I need something to pop that with. Where's a pair of scissors when you need it? There we are, straight into that. Now I have to excuse the camera. I know a lot of the other guys on there got professional cameras and all that, but I haven't yet. I will get one, but just not yet. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Lots of content coming up. So let's just pour this into here. It goes through the strainer. That should get all the pods. Wait for that to go down. Is there 5,280 pods there? To be honest with you, without counting them, my guess is it's about not even 500, but look, you can see them there. Don't look like many at all, does it? Right, so now we'll just release them. And in fact, whilst hang on 2 seconds, I just want to sorry about that. The camera messed up a bit there. So I've just turned the skimmer off. Some guys realised I should have actually done before any of this. So the skimmer is now off. There's the carbon bag there. So next, the light. So let's set up the light. So let me just angle my camera. I don't know if I can do this. How are we going to do this? Let me just see something on here, see if that works. I don't think that's gonna hold. Right, okay, so that's cool. As long as that stays there, we're okay. So again, excuse all the hair. Obviously we're in lockdown, so I'm looking a mess, and I'm actually decorating at the moment. So I've got my crappy clothes on. So I'm assuming that is the, I'll just figure out which side's the wet side and which, so that's gonna go on there. Right, so this would be the dry side then. So let's just take this cable off. There you are. It's just a matter of sticking it there. Now, like I said before, I don't have a spare plug at the moment. I say I don't. Not unless that will. No, it won't. Damn. Right. Sorry about that. So I just thought, just daydreaming then. So yeah, what I'm going to do, just to see it on, is I'm just going to plug it in now, and then we'll plug it into the extension lead. But I think I've found another one up there, which I might better move something else. If I can move something else, I might better have it plugged in, which would be good. But again, it doesn't need to go on into. There's no timer. I don't think you can set any timer up on this thing. So without further ado, let's just plug it in and see how we look. Da, 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 da. We've got ourselves a Refugium. There we go. I know, ignore all the cables, but there we go. Look at that. Now, I'm not sure if there's supposed to be much flow at all in there for the chaser or not, but the flow, as you can see in the corner, is coming from there. But then I've got my carbon bag probably covering that. So, yeah, I'm not sure. We'll just leave that there, I'm sure it'll be all right. So, in fact, I've just been realised that I've got from my GFO reactor, it's quite, maybe if I was to tie the bag to that, the carbon bag, that would actually work better. Yeah, I might try and do that in a minute actually. See if that would work. And then that way that will get a bit of turbulence. And then that comes out the Refugium. So so there we have it. We've, in fact, I'll change that filter floss in a minute. We've finally got one set up. Now, excuse, I know it's been all a bit over the show, so excuse for that. So the final thing we got to do is to feed it. So we've got, it says here that we need to feed this. So basically 15 mil a day for 2 weeks. And they've given us this stuff. So let's go 15 mil. And it's one of those cool things. So what you do with this is you can just, I think you just fill it up somehow. There we are. How's it done? That's, never understood how these things work. Basically need to get 15 mil in. I don't understand these things. Right, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. So let's just get this. In fact, before anything, we'll give it a shake. Oh, we'd have one of those seal things on it. So pop that. What we got here? So it's going to be between the 10 and the thing. Right. 2 seconds, let's do that. What's that? That's just right. So I just put that in. Oh god, my hand's covering it. So we've just poured that in, and that should help feed everything. And yeah, that's it all set up. So we'll keep an eye on the progress of the Chato, see how it's all see how it's growing, and yeah, we finally have a Refugium, which is only taken 8 months or so, but there we go. We're coming on to cost now. With the algae barn, it's obviously I live in the UK, so it isn't cheap. Because but it's the only way you're going to get clean Chato. You can go to your local LFS, get it. It'll probably be covered in Astorina starfish and bristleworms and Aptasia and all sorts of crap. So it's that risk that you're willing to take. I wasn't willing to take the risk, and some would say, well, you got Aptasia in your tank already, but I haven't got all the other stuff. So for me, it was a no-brainer. Now, some people say it's stupid. Now, how much did it cost? So the algae barn package for the micro, so for the small Refugium package, which comes with everything that we looked at earlier. So it comes with the Chato, the feed, the biomedia, the turbo starts, and the pods, was $100. Okay, so we then had to obviously add shipping on, which was, I think it was like, it worked out, I know in pounds it was £65. So basically in total it come to 165 pound. So it's $100 and $65 for shipping. So it's $165. Now that equivalates to £135. Okay, so it isn't cheap, but it's worth it because you're putting clean Chato into the Refugium, so you're not going to get any pests. Now, I don't know if any of you watch Farm Boy Reef. It's a YouTuber. I'm going to put a link to his channel on there. It's absolutely brilliant. You've got to watch it. He's doing a build at the moment called the Hulk, which is this humongous tank. I forget the gallon it is, but it's absolutely awesome. It looks amazing. Now he put a code on his channel saying anyone that's because he's been ordering all this for his Refugium from the algae barn, and he's obviously got a great relationship with them. So what he's done is he's given anybody that I think it was the code was FarmBoy20 if you live in the States, and you get 20% off, and anywhere else in the world gets 15 by putting FarmBoy15. So I put that code into this, and I actually got 15% off. So it actually comes to £120, which is probably about 130 odd $35 I think it is. Well, we have to calculate it, but I paid £120 for that, so I'm actually happy, and not have to worry about what nasty little pests and parasites I've brought into my tank. So over the moon with that, and yeah, so apologies it's dragged on a bit, but you know, I wanted to show you all step by step how I do that. As for now with this, I'll probably just leave this on for a little bit. I know I've got wires lying about, but unless I can find another wire that I can use here, then yeah, I'll do it. But otherwise, it's going to be a bit tricky. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Got lots of more content coming up, and we'll speak soon. All right, thanks, bye.